I just lost my husband a few months ago, and my husband's brother has taken over everything. At this point, I am scared for my life, I am scared for my kids, and I don't know what to do about it. My husband got ill briefly, and we lost him during that process. So when we lost him and it was time to bury him, I was in the village all throughout the process, and all the drama started while I was in the village because I could not believe my eyes what his brother did. Now, when my husband was alive, he built a very beautiful family house for his father in the village, and that is where I stayed when I lost my husband. The house is very, very big, and my father-in-law became sick and we lost him as well. So when we lost him, they wanted to share properties because aside the fact that my husband built a house for his father, the man had properties on his own. He had some plantations in the village, he had some landed properties, which my husband's elder brother said that there was no need to share any property. Since he was the first son, he had the final say. He said none of his siblings are suffering, everybody is doing well, so there's no need to be sharing property. Say this one has this one, this one has this one. He's the one in the village and he's in charge of everything. If anybody needs financial assistance, then they can decide to sell one of the properties to help the person. My husband was not lacking, his siblings were not lacking, so they did not have a problem with it. But now that I have lost my husband, I am now seeing that everything was all planned out. From the way my brother-in-law started treating my children and I, it was as if he had a previous grudge for us, and we've never had any issues before. Immediately after the burial ceremony and after my mourning and everything, I returned to our base and my brother-in-law followed me. The same day I was traveling, he followed me. We didn't even sit down properly when we got to the city. He went inside the house and started asking me where's his brother's documents, where's the landed properties and everything. I didn't want to fight, I didn't want to argue. I showed him the Ecola box where my husband kept everything. He opened them, he started checking through everything regarding any property. He took every single document. He only left document for school and other certificates that he left in the box, and he went back to the village. So just last week, someone called me from the village telling me that my brother-in-law has sold one of my husband's lands in the village, and that was the biggest land. He sold it to a company for a lot of millions. This man has left me and my children with nothing except one of the landed properties that is worth the least amount inside all of them. My husband did not build a house in the city. He has a very big house in the village which he had not completed yet. It was only the interiors that were remaining, but this man has taken over everything. If I should call him just to hear from him, the way he would start shouting at me as if we had issues before. So I decided to call him after hearing that he had sold one of the land. So I now asked him, sir, all the papers you took, when are you going to return them? This man has 3 boys. I gave birth to 3 boys to this man. Are you going to leave us empty-handed? He asked me if I brought any properties to my husband's house. Why am I looking for properties? He has taken over, and that is tradition, that everything is his right. He said the only property he's going to give us access to is one of the landed properties my husband has in the city where we live. And that land, if I should sell it as at now, it is not even up to 4 million naira if I want to sell it. How am I going to cope? My husband did not want me to work when he was alive. I am a full-time housewife. Now, if I decide to sell that property for 3 to 4 million naira, how long will it take me to build a business, pay school fees for these children before I will stand on my own 2 feet? This man has just crumbled everything. He has taken over the businesses my husband has. He did not even allow us to go to that place. Okay, give me one of the shops. He said no. I used to see this in Nollywood movies, but I never would have imagined that it could happen to me. I am heartbroken. I don't know where to start. He only told me with his mouth that he's going to send those papers of that land. Up till now, I have not received anything. Children are going to school because of my church. My church paid their school fees. They are doing everything and feeding us. Right now, I am practically handicapped. No business, nothing to fall back to. I just wish my husband had bought some properties in my name and I kept those documents separately. Honestly, I am regretting allowing my husband to do anything he wanted, because if I had suggested that he bought some in my name or in the children's name, I know he would have done it. I don't even know where to go from here. I need your prayers, I need your encouragement, because I am lost.